This is what I say, and I will continue to say it, that whatever you will manifest, it will be only temporary. Manifestation is supposed and must be until your end of your life. Manifest whatever you want, but hello and welcome back. My name is Elizabeth Modebo and I'm with the Soulful Chronicles channel, and I'm here to help you understand what your soul has been trying to tell you. Most people experience delays in their manifestations as emotional sufferings. They immediately think that something is wrong. They think they are blocked, or somebody is cursing them, or something is definitely not right. They think that the universe forgot them, and they start blaming the universe and the blaming of the law of attraction and the laws of the universe because of that feeling that something is wrong. And you start thinking that maybe it's something I did was not right, maybe something that it's never gonna happen for me, and they feel depressed and they doubt everything around them and their beliefs. But most people, they never realize that it's the ego inside of them, and the soul that you have, the ego and the soul experience time completely different. Your ego is experience times emotionally. It measures life through urgency, fear, pressure, comparison, and physical evidence that you want proof that this is gonna happen. This is your ego talking, not your soul. And the ego wants immediately reassurance that everything will come. It wants proof to feel safe. It wants movement. It wants certainty. It wants that concept of proof that, okay, now I'm gonna relax because I will have it. But it doesn't go like this. This is your ego talking. And this is why people panic when they cannot immediately see results, because their ego makes them feel unsafe in uncertainty. But your soul does not experience reality in the same way. So you have your ego is all of that certainly that you want to have something, your fear, your stress, your pressure, everything that is happening with these emotions is your ego. The soul, it will never measure life in weeks, months, or deadlines. The souls measure reality through growth, consciousness, emotional evolution, healing, the alignment you will have, and the transformation you will have with everything that is happening around you. So you have the ego that is experienced times emotionally, and you have the soul that is measured reality in growth, consciousness, emotional evolution, and transformations. Good so far? Alright. It's because I'm downloading now, and I want to say it as I can correctly, and bear with me with my words and my language. I will be better. I know that I will be better. So, what feels like a painful delay to your manifestations, to your human mind, may spiritually be a period where your entire inner world is being reconstructed, and this is the part most people do not understand about manifestations. It's not manifestation. Manifestation is not only about receiving things. It is about becoming someone capable of emotionally sustaining what you receive. Did you get it? Manifestation is not about having things manifest in your way. The important part is that manifestation, it is about becoming capable of emotionally sustaining what you receive. For example, if you are thinking about I want more money, does yourself feel like they're gonna sustain? You can keep that large amount of money, or you have your beliefs that more money equals troubles. Think about it. If your nervous system, identity, and emotional patterns, your subconscious beliefs are still attached to the survival fear, the abandonment, the insecurity, or the emotional instability, the reality you desire can actually overwhelm you instead of fulfilling you. So your nervous system still regulates on the identity or the emotional patterns with subconscious beliefs that they were never actually yours. But somebody else put it in your mind and you believe them, and that feelings are actually overwhelming you instead of fulfilling you. A lot of people think that they are ready for manifestations and the things they ask for simply because they consciously want the things that they want. It's only consciously. It's like, aha, I want a brand new Porsche, or I want a large amount of money, and I think that I believe that I will have them because my conscious believes that, but we are not operating from conscious, we operate from subconscious, what is stored inside of subconscious. If you wanting something and emotionally being able to hold it are two completely different things. For example, somebody may ask for abundance every day, for months. They visualize their money, they affirm money and wealth, they journal about success and money, but emotionally they are still operating from fear. Every small expense that you're gonna have creates panic in you. Every delay makes them feel unsafe. Your nervous system is addicted to survival mode. So, even if large amounts of money suddenly come out of nowhere into your life, inside of you, yes, you will feel happy for a few seconds, but fear, stress, paranoia, guilt, or emotional instability will rise up, because you connected money with those emotions, the fear, the stress, the paranoia, that money is nothing but trouble, and okay, money will buy me this and this, but what will happen if somebody comes and asks me for money? Or you have money and you spend it, and immediately you think that, oh, I spend my money now, what will happen? I will have more money tomorrow, or have money next month. So you create fear again, because in your subconscious mind is locked that everything you do with money, it will be fearful, it will be stressed, and paranoia. There are people who receive the exact things they pray to manifest, and they cannot still feel safe inside of them. It's because internally they never heal the emotional identity connected to lack. The same thing happens to the persons that they ask about love, relationships, all of the aspects that you are asking, all of the things that you are asking is happening to all of that, because you are emotionally, the emotional identity, you connect everything that you want, and internally you will never feel safe with the things that you ask for, because that's why I say that you need to heal before you manifest. There are people that they instantly manifest, yes, but they manifest from a perspective of not having emotions, and their vibration is above the emotions and the insecurities and the fear they have inside of them, and they manifest. But it's only temporary, because you will have whatever you ask for, and after, when you enjoy the things that you ask for, you have them, and if you don't act and create new things you want, because the emotions you have inside you, the unhealing parts of you inside, that they will never let you choose different things to manifest, because it will rise up. That's why I say it's temporary. They manifest temporary, because this is what I did. I manifested temporarily, because in my previous video I say and explain what I did. manifestation. If you are not having emotions, because emotions is the bigger and then it's the number one threat to your manifestations, because you are operating from emotions, and emotions that are not yours. It's based on belief of what others told you, and this is something you need to understand fast. Because if you are gonna manifest now, it's gonna be only temporary, because you need to heal everything that is stored inside your subconscious mind. It's also something that you need to realize that you don't want things temporary. You're not happy with the things that you ask. You can have the world, the whole world. You can have whatever you want. Maybe you want to buy the new Bugatti. Maybe you want to buy a Lamborghini. Maybe you want to buy a diamond rare necklace and it costs millions. Why not? You can have it. But in order for you to have it, the bigger the manifestation, the goals you want to have, the emotions, your nervous system, your subconscious belief of your old self will never let you have. You need to understand that, because you will manifest only temporary what you ask for and is capable of, let's say, logical, let's say amount, $10,000, 10,000 euros, and a brand new apartment or a new house. You need to heal whatever is happening inside of you. You need to heal everything. You need to heal the past, the present, and the future. The future is critical, because the future self will not have the emotions and the beliefs that they implanted in their minds from young age, and they can manifest anything they want. Think about all the rich people now in the world. See Tesla, see everybody that has money, YouTubers, TikTokers, entrepreneurs. Do you think they manifested temporary? No, because those people, they care for one thing only, about them first. They don't have controlled emotions inside them to stop them. Let's say that somebody desperately wants a healthy relationship. They want deep connection, a true love, emotional support and safety, but emotionally they may feel associate love with abandonment, rejection, anxiety, even pain. So when a healthy love actually enters their lives, they unconsciously push it away, overthink that this is not true. They sabotage it or emotionally shut them down, because their nervous system does not recognize peace and love as safe. So we want new relationship, but we're attracting the same old patterns because we didn't heal inside of us the parts that the person who was in our life caused us. The pain, the abandonment, the criticism, everything. This is why healing matters so much in spirituality. Healing is not just about feeling better. Healing expands your capacity to hold larger realities without you having collapse to emotions. So healing is expanding your capacity. This is what I say. Healing will help you manifest whatever you want until the end of your days, and it's not gonna be temporarily. And this is where most people becomes frustrated during manifestation, because externally it may look like nothing is happening, but everything what is happening around you, you create it from inside of you because of your subconscious beliefs and trauma and pain that you didn't heal all those time. Your physical reality looks the same, will look the same. The money is not here yet, the relationship is not here yet, the opportunities are not here. So the ego immediately assumes failure, that if your manifestation doesn't come, it means that you failed, but you didn't fail. Actually, it needs a little bit of understanding that you must heal your emotions, your feelings, your pain, your trauma, your this and that. You need to understand that. In spirituality, there are reasons where almost of the movement is happening internally first. Your emotions react, begin changing your attachments before awakening. So your emotional reactions begins changing your subconscious patterns, and they start surfacing. All wounds begin to reveal themselves, they're coming out. Old habits begin to feel heavy. You start emotionally disconnected from identities that once felt normal. And this process can feel extremely uncomfortable because the old version of you is slowly dissolving before the new version is fully formed. So your ego thinks that this is a failure, but actually what's happening inside of you is the beginning of your spiritual awakening. Because you had enough of that life that you were living, and you feel that you tried everything and you felt like this is a failure, but actually this is a good thing. Your spiritual awakening will happen, and it will start forming in front of you, and you will see a new self emerge from inside of you, being able to handle everything, and all the emotions of you you had from your old self, you will heal them and you will move on, and you're gonna have a manifestation having everything you want, but you're gonna have them for the rest of your life, and it's not gonna be only temporary. This is why I say that many people feel lost during the spiritual growth and awakening. There is a stage where you no longer fully belonging to you. You're not fully belong to your old self, to your old reality, emotionally, but you have not fully stepped into the new one physically. You may feel suddenly from friendships and you disconnected with them, that you were once dependent on, and you will feel completely disconnected. You may feel emotional exhaustion about certain environments you used to tolerate. You may lose interest in conversations, routines, or behaviors that they used to feel normal. You may even feel isolated because your inner world is changing faster than your external reality. This is what happens in spiritual awakening, because all of the emotions will come out, surface up, and you will start feeling it's like a pause. Spiritual awakening is like a pause. You press the button of pause or stop, and you are feeling everything coming up, and you start creating your new self, and you are thinking and creating patterns that you didn't see before in your mind, and you acknowledge them, and you will heal everything inside of you. Let's get something straight here. Each person has their spiritual awakening differently from others. So mine was shutting down everything, building walls in front of my emotions, and I manifested. But after those walls came down, and I have to deal with the emotions and the suffering and the pain and the insecurities, everything now. But I don't mind, I will do it because I'm spiritual awakened. I know what I want, I know what this my life supposed to be. Some people, they have a spiritual awakening, they're healing the trauma first. Some people, they're so narcissist that they manifest, and that's it. They think that they will have this life forever, and they don't care about manifesting more things. People often think that something is wrong during that phase, but spiritually this is often the identity reconstruction. It means that your old self is dying and your new self is being born. The old self is collapsing, and honestly this is one of the hardest spiritual experiences a person can go through, because the ego wants certainty while the soul is asking for surrender. So even in your spiritual awakening, you will have your ego trying to understand and have a certainty about things, and your soul wants you to stop and listen, just for you to hear. The ego wants timelines, the soul wants transformations. The ego will say when it will happen, what I'm gonna experience, is there anything else I can do to make it faster, or all these kind of questions. But the soul, it says, become ready to hold it. This is the difference, because a lot of manifestation coaches out there, they say to you, you're gonna have your spiritual awakening, and they're not detailed about it, and they're giving you false informations. And your ego, because your old self is based on ego and limited beliefs and thoughts that was inherited in your mind, and you are wanted certainly that, oh yes, I'm in my spiritual awakening now, the spiritual teach me this and this and that. This is not, you are not operating from your mind, you have to operate from your soul. Stop, listen, and be ready to hold everything that will come out, your healing, your manifestation and your dream life. Are you ready to hold it? This is what the question your soul is asking you. Remember, you are the soul and you are experiencing the body. The soul matters more than your body or your mind. Your soul is moving everything around you, not your mind. So, like I said, this is where most spiritual teachings accidentally harm people emotionally. It's because a lot of teachings focus only on positive thinking, raise your vibration, or act as if without teaching emotional safety, nervous system regulations, subconscious healing, or your identity. This is what I say, that spiritual teachers out there, they're leading you into a temporary manifestations. You will not continue manifest if you do not heal whatever is inside of you. And I want you to understand this very, very good, because your soul needs something from you and you better listen to your soul, because you don't want a temporary manifestation. You want a whole life experience until your days are over, not temporary. So when people start focusing positivity while secretly drowning inside of them, they suppress fear. They suppress their fear instead of understand what is making you feel the fear. They suppress their anger instead of healing it. They force affirmations while internally feeling panic every single day. Your suppressed emotions does not disappear spiritually. It stays active inside the body and the subconscious mind. This is what I say, and I will continue to say it, that whatever you will manifest, it will be only temporary. Manifestation is supposed and must be until your end of your life. Manifest whatever you want, but suppressed emotions, just hide them inside of you. It will never disappear in spirituality. It's always there. It's inside your subconscious mind, and it will stay inside your body, in your subconscious mind, forever if you do not heal them, because you are operating now from temporary manifestations, and after a while you will look and try to find what happened and what go wrong, and you didn't manifest more of the thing that you wanted. This is why, because you have stuck emotions inside of you, because you think spirituality is about hiding your emotion, but actually is express your feeling and acknowledge them and heal them. Your subconscious mind, you teach your subconscious mind through emotional repetitions far more than logical words, because you repeatedly had the emotions that whatever you're gonna say, every logical word you're gonna say is not gonna make sense to you, because you implanted it so deep inside of you that there is no logical explanation for it. This is why somebody can repeat affirmations for months but still feel emotionally trapped by the subconscious mind, because the subconscious is learning more to the emotional states being repeatedly daily than the words themselves, because saying affirmation of all the day for months, it will not change inside of you what you're feeling. You need to sit with your emotions. You need to start looking the mirror inside your eyes and stop avoiding you. You need to heal your wounds. Like I say, your manifestation will always be temporary, and I'm talking from experience. Most people have no ideas how addicted they are to emotional survival mode. You are an addict. You are addicted to the feelings that you are having by thinking that this is the normal way of life. No. You need to heal your emotions, you need to heal your wounds, you need to heal your triggers. That's why you get triggers if somebody says something in front of you and you don't like it, and you trigger immediately, you start getting angry and you react, because that person is the version of you what you have inside of you, because you need to heal what you have inside of you. Some people, they grew up in chaos for so long that peace feels uncomfortable when they have it. Some people grew up needing to overthink everything just to feel protected, that if they have solutions for everything, it will be protected. This is me. This is what I did. I had to overthink everything just to feel protected. But I was doing harm to me and my manifestations. And this is something I healed inside of me. I no longer have fear of the uncertainty, or that I need to overthink everything. This is not gonna happen to me again, because I already acknowledged them, I sit with it, and I realized where I was going, where I was doing wrong. And I healed everything that it was causing me to have fear and chaos inside me. You know, there are some people learn to expect disappointments before good things ever happen to them. So if you overthink and you think that you have an interview for a job, and you start creating disappointment that you didn't get the job before you even go to that interview, and you create the disappointment, and when you go there, by miracle you take the job, you start thinking, why I felt like this? This is the way of you living, because this is how they told you to live. This is why spirituality, this is why you have delays in your spiritual manifestations, because it's not that the universe doesn't like you or hate you. The delays are coming from you. It's because emotionally, mentally and energetically, your system is still adapting to the reality you are asking for. And sometimes what feels like delay is actually protections, because receiving something too early can destroy people emotionally. So everything that happens to you is because of your emotions, and the blame must be on you, nobody else, because you are creating everything. Everything, you are the creator, and you can change the outcome by changing what is inside of you. The soul redirects entire timelines. This is another concept people struggle to understand. The things you wanted was connected to an older version of you. But while healing, your frequency, your emotional needs, identity values, and conscious begin changing. So suddenly, certain paths no longer align with who you are becoming. This is why manifestation disappeared completely, because your soul recognized that all self-desire no longer matches your future self. This can happen with relationship also, careers, friendship, goals, and dreams. Let's say that again. The things you wanted by creating when you were your old self, while you're healing, everything will change. When you heal everything, you will have a new concept of yourself, and you for example, I will give examples here. When I was having my spiritual awakening, I had desires that it was based on my old self. And an old self is trying very hard to hold on when you have your spiritual awakening, that it will bring you these emotions. And when you have your spiritual awakening, your old self is dying, and you do something that you had in your mind for connected to your old self, and by something that was connected to your old self will survive and will start crawling up slowly, and you will lose your focus and everything. That's why I say manifestations, spiritual awakening is so painful, because you understand that you are healing everything inside of you, and you're no longer match your future. You will match your future self, and your old self will die. And this is something that you need to understand fast. One of the biggest signs of this transformation that is happening is emotionally. It's the emotional detachment before the physical changes. Because sometimes your manifestation it will be delayed, because your soul loves you enough not to give you something your current identity will destroy. So listen to your soul, listen whatever it says, because if it protects you from everything. Maybe your spiritual awakening, you're thinking to invest all your money, but you have a nudge feeling inside of your heaviness, but you do it anyway. That nudge is your soul trying to destroy it. That sign is your soul trying to protect you from destroying yourselves. This is something you need to understand. And when you truly understand this, you stop seeing your life as nothing is happening. You begin realizing that eternally, that spiritually and emotionally, psychologically, you are becoming someone completely different. The transformation happens inside of you, and this is where the real manifestation is happening, because the first thing you do in your spiritual awakening is the first ever manifesting item, thing you do is manifesting your new self. This is the number one. They never tell you that, but they say to you to focus, spiritual teachers, they say to you to focus on what you really want, and you're focusing on luxury, on money, on houses, or whatever you want. But actually the real manifestation that it will keep you manifesting every single day is you, is the new self. You have to manifest your new self, because you cannot operating from your old self anymore, because the old self already destroyed your emotion. It destroyed you. It destroyed your capability of manifesting things, and so your old self must die, because if the old self dies, it means that the new identity, the new self will manifest, and this is your first manifestation ever. And believe me, when you manifest your new self, it's the self without it's the self who is healed, it's the self who knows what they want. And they don't have fear, they don't have emotions, they don't have the same old habits, they don't have the same routines, and this is the real manifestation. And if you are in that phase right now of having a spiritual awakening where everything feels uncertain, slow, confusing, or emotionally heavy, I need you to understand something very deeply. Just because your reality has not physically changed yet, it does not mean that your soul is not moving you somewhere new. Some of the biggest transformation happening in silence first. So stop measuring your identity progress only through visible proofs. Pay attention to who you are becoming, because one day you will realize that the delay was never empty. It was the space where your soul was rebuilding you into someone capable of holding the life you once prayed and want. If you understand that, then everything will work out. Number one is the healing inside of you. Number two is the manifestation, to manifest your new self. And once you do that, your soul will rebuild you into someone that you are capable of holding, especially emotionally and physically, the life you once prayed. Thank you for being here. This is why your delays are happening to your manifestations. If you don't understand something, just please comment below and I will answer it, and I will help you understand it as much as I can. Remember, awareness brings you back to your body, mind and subconscious, because if you are aware of what is happening inside of you, all of the emotions, all of the feelings, even the bad and the good ones, then if you have awareness, you can heal them, everything. You can heal everything and you will have everything in your life, not just only temporary. Thank you for being here. I'm Elizabeth Montebo, and I hope I see you next time. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you for letting me help you heal whatever is happening inside of you. Namaste.